Hey, I've got some exciting news. I've been curated by Caleb, personally. Okay, maybe not exactly, but I'll tell you more. Stick around. Hey there, welcome back to my channel. My channel is about treating yourself to a little bit of luxury, whether that be your cup of coffee, favorite fragrance, skincare, makeup, high-end luxury goods, contemporary luxury goods, preloved finds, whatever makes you feel a little bit better about yourself, because it's about treating yourself. And today, I treated myself to being curated by Caleb. I'm laughing because I love Caleb. He is the most awesome person. I've met him in real life a couple times. I consider him a friend. I know we live very far away, but Caleb has branched out and become a businessman, a business person, a lifestyle guru, all the things. And he has a shop, and he's had it for quite some time now, relatively speaking, a few months, and has had a couple of drops. And I purchased a few things. And I don't think I ever did a video dedicated specifically to purchasing from his shop. So if you don't know, he has a blog, on his page, Curated by Caleb, and then it goes into a store where he goes and finds vintage finds. He's got some of his own collection on there. It's just a lovely selection, a curation, as you may say, of items that it's like taking all the guesswork out of thrifting, but for really great stuff. So I want to be a thrifter. That is like my passion, to find the best deals and great quality items. Like, I wish I could do that. And I've tried. Like, here in my area, I've attempted to go to the different thrift shops. There's nothing. And I realize it's some work, and I only have, this much time in my any given week to do anything. But even when I go and try to make the time to make the effort, the stores have been picked clean. So I don't know if it's just my town's too small. And I live in my state capital. You think it would not be that small, but it's just always been a complete fail. And then I'd shifted to doing online, like Shop Goodwill or Salvation Army or scouring eBay. And it just seemed to take forever. So magically one day, Mr. Caleb has his website, and it's just just every kind of brand you can think of, mostly Coach and Dooney for the preloved items, but some of the things from his own collection have been on there. He has found some incredibly unique pieces in the last few months. He did a live sale just recently, and this is where I got these two items from. I believe one had been on the site for quite some time. The other one was specifically made for the live sale. So I picked up two incredibly reasonably priced items, and then the other folks that were watching picked up. I mean, there was a couple of rogues from Coach on there. One was a unique, I think Keith Haring, if I remember correctly, collaboration, and it was just beautiful. So just some wonderful pieces. So I guess over there in Chicagoland, y'all have fabulous thrifting locations, because we have nothing like that, at least in the vicinity where I live right now. Maybe one of these days I'll make an effort to scour the Portland region, but I have not encountered any another thrifting I've ever trying to do. So anywho, I have been curated Caleb by picking out these two items, and they may not be for everyone, but I just took a liking to both of them. So one of them had been on the site for a while, and I'd been watching it, and it's not in the best condition, but I have a concept of a plan of what to do with it. So we're gonna unbox the order, and I'll talk about what I plan to do with that one, and then we'll talk about the one that really was exciting and maybe do the purchase in the first place. So I literally just got it delivered today. So we are unboxing it together so you can see how it comes. So very nicely packaged there. We got some black tissue paper with the gold. That's lovely. A little card. A very beautiful thank you card. I love the personalized touch. That's awesome. One of the bags I bought, I mean, when you see it, you can kind of tell it was like my bag. It's like, that's Nancy. So I kind of knew that it was coming home with me. So I'm gonna get these out. Oh, we've got fabulous dust bags. Oh, this is another reason to shop. Look at this dust bag. A lovely sateen, not that real stuff. I'm not throwing shade. Here she is throwing shade, just dishing it out. That's really nice, Caleb. Good job. Really nice. Awesome. They did a bag in a bag. I love it. All right. Effective packaging. So one's in here in that dust bag and the other one is in this dust bag. We'll talk about the how do I want to say this? The more well-loved of the two bags that needs a little help, but I have a cons with the plan. So this is a patent Coach bag that I knew needed some TLC. I believe this is the Madison Lindsey. I can't remember the exact model name. I'll put it up on the screen, but I'm pretty sure it's the Madison Lindsey. So way back when era of Coach, when they had the cell phone pocket, you know, for the tiny Nokia type of phones. But you know, even so, very, very good condition. So love it. Love the pleating. So when I say well loved, there is, and you can't even really tell without really staring at it that it's not kind of part of the character of the leather. I mean, if you know that it's supposed to be a certain look, then you know it's got flaws, but if you don't, then it's kind of, you know, you don't really know. So there's some color transfer on here, some black color transfer, but honestly, it's not as bad as I thought. So my thought process with this was, because of this deep, like, it's Merlot, but I almost kind of wanted to go with like the cherry theme that's right now so big with all the cherry prints, the Coach cherry that went out recently. There is a Coach cherry scarf that came out not too long ago, and I've been kind of stalking them on eBay. I'm considering picking up that to tie on and kind of camouflage where the flaws are, and that way bringing in the modern trendy cherry trend that's happening right now to marry the old retro-ish style of this bag and the tone of the cherries. The gradient on it would match this bag really well. So that's kind of what I was thinking. However, looking at it, I wouldn't have to do that. I think it's going to be fine just as it is. I probably definitely want to put a insert in it so that it stays structured. And I definitely like the top handleness of it. I think I mentioned recently in a few of my videos that my sloping shoulders, I can't really do the shoulder bag aspect of it. So the strap isn't going to be as useful to me unless I put some extenders on it. So I have a feeling I will be top handling this for the most part. So that is bag number one. And I know I mentioned I was a recovering big bag addict. I can't stop. So this is like the normal size bag that I would get. So it's still a large size bag, but not as big as a Neverfull, but still capacious. Very, very large. So that is bag number one. Bag number two, though, does go with the trend that I'm moving towards, to try to move towards a smaller bag lifestyle. So it's in this dust bag right here. And I do appreciate having two separate dust bags, though. Caleb, that was awesome. Let me undo this little knot. I should say thank you to Zane too, because Zane had probably assisted with the packaging and all the finery of it. So thank you, Zane, as well. All right, so here we go. This one. This is from the bleaker era. I cannot remember. I can never remember the names. But the minute I saw this, I was just like, yes, rocker, black on black, kind of, this is my bag. I need it in my life. I love that it has a little pocket here. I loved the closure at the top. It has a crossbody strap. Oh, there's some stuff on the inside. More tissue. It's just perfect, like perfect size. Just enough room to get just about everything in there. The phone's gonna fit in there just fine. Again, the antiquated cell phone pocket from back in the day, but it's just a perfect small bag. So I'm hoping having more of these in my life is going to get me to be more accepting of smaller bags. And I think another reason why it's been hard for me to let go of the large giant size bag is just being a larger person. You know, it just looks proportionary. I liked having the coverage. So this on me looks proportionally better, in my opinion, than having a tiny bag. But I'm liking having less additional weight on me. I love this strap. This is great. So this is going to be a great little bag to take out about shopping with my friend and going out to lunch and that kind of stuff. So I'm really excited about this. These were both around $50, I believe, dollars. So the whole kit and caboodle, $100. If you are a savvy shopper, you might want to consider joining his membership, because that gives you a little extra perk to join the membership. Not only do you get access to the Discord and our little, network of people on that, but there is a discount for his shop. So if you want a little extra incentive for that, consider that. And I'm not sponsored. This is like truly like, I consider Caleb my friend, and I just, I think this is great. This is like my friend found me a bag, and it was just a great deal. So it's just a really excellent way to support a fellow creator and friend. And I got something great out of the deal, because this would have probably taken me weeks, if not months, to find on my own somewhere, some way on Poshmark or eBay or God knows where. And having that extra incentive of the keen eye of your friend checking it out, making sure that it's in good shape, the quality is there, all the things where I don't have that kind of time to invest. So that's just that extra perk. And this is spotless. Like, was this ever used? I thought he said there was some damage and stuff on it, but maybe I'm just blind, but I'm not. Okay, I guess so. There's a little bit of corner wear there, but honestly, not anything I'm concerned about. A little bit there. Yeah, this is like barely used, in my opinion. I can't even tell. So that is Beautiful. So these are my 2 items that I was, specially picked out just for me. I'm just kidding. Not specially picked out just for me, but I feel like it was. I literally saw them on the site and was like, those are my bags. Gotta have them. They will come home with me and be part of my life. There are a couple more on there that are actually quite cute. I'm getting to the point now where I'm trying to be strategic in what I'm buying. So while I'd love to buy everything on the site, I just need to which is good because that leaves more out there for everyone else to enjoy. So go check out the website. He's got, I believe, if I remember correctly, he wants to do like new drops every month. So just keep checking it out, seeing what's new. I believe he's willing to scope things out for folks as well. So, reach out to him and check it out. So thank you, Caleb. I appreciate it. And I will see you online on Discord. What do you think of my finds? What do you think of these Coach bags from the past? I mean, they're in such good condition. I still think Coach from, 10 years ago-ish, it was some good stuff. I am definitely still loving most of this era. Like I said, the Reed Krakoff, the Burrows, that era of Coach was just top notch. So anytime I come across stuff from that time, it's just, it pulls up my heartstrings and I have to pick something up. But anyway, what are you carrying? Let me know down below. I will see you next time. Take care.